Let us see what are twin boundaries. For that, let us consider twin boundary in the case of a cubic close-packed structure. As we know, the arrangement of planes in a cubic close-packed structure is in the sequence ABC, 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 ABC like that. So this is the arrangement in the case of a perfect close-packed structure. Now let us see what happens in the case of a crystal containing twin boundary. Cubic close packing that contains a twin boundary. So the packing is like A, B, C, A, B, C. This part goes perfect. Now let us see what happens here. As you can see here, this arrangement is different. So this is the plane above which the arrangement corresponds to that of cubic close packing arrangement, a perfect arrangement, and below that the arrangement has been changed. So let us see. If we consider this as a mirror plane, this plane as a mirror plane, look at the sequencing above this mirror plane and below this mirror plane. You can see here it is B, C, A, B, C. Here also B, C, A, B, C. So you can see here this B here has been reflected here. Okay. Similarly, this C here has been reflected here. This A here has been reflected here. This B is reflected here and this C is reflected to this point. And above there will be a normal sequencing again A, B, C, that A is reflected back here. So we can say this part below the mirror plane is a mirror image of the crystal above the mirror plane. Okay. This part below the mirror plane is a mirror image of the part above the mirror plane. So this mirror plane can also be called as a twin plane. If the upper one, the upper sequencing or the upper crystal is taken as the original crystal, then the lower one is the mirror image of the upper crystal, or it can be considered as a twin. Okay, so this plane is considered as a twin plane. Here, a new sequence is created below the twin plane, which is like a mirror image of the sequence on the other side of the twin plane. And here the orientation also gets changed. The orientation of the new sequence is different from the original one. The two orientations above and below the twin plane are related as mirror reflections. The orientation of the crystals above the mirror plane and below the mirror plane, or above the twin plane and below the twin plane, are related as mirror reflections or mirror images. So a twin boundary can be defined as a boundary in a crystal such that crystals on both sides are mirror images of each other. As you can see here, if the atomic arrangement on one side of a boundary is a mirror reflection of the arrangement on the other side, then it is called as a twin boundary. Here we can see the occurrence of two twin boundaries. This one is a twin boundary and this one is also a twin boundary. So if we consider this as the original crystal, then here we see its mirror image. So this plane is called as a twin boundary. Similarly, this part is the mirror image of this part. So hence this becomes again a twin boundary. So we can conclude a twin boundary can be defined as a boundary in a crystal such that crystals on both sides are mirror images of each other. A twin boundary can be defined as a boundary in a crystal such that crystals on both sides are mirror images of each other. Twin boundaries occur in pair and hence are called twin boundaries. Such type of boundaries occur in pair and hence are called as twin boundaries. Orientation of atomic arrangement of one crystal is different from the other. The orientation of planes changes at the twin boundaries. The orientation will be different because one crystal is the mirror reflection of the other crystal. So the orientation of one crystal will be different with respect to the other crystal. And the orientation of the planes changes at the twin boundary that separates the two different crystals. At another boundary, the original structure is restored back. The region between the pair of boundaries is called as the twinned region. The region between the pair of boundaries is called as the twinned region. These boundaries can easily be identified under an optical microscope. If you view such crystals through an optical microscope, we can clearly see the occurrence of twin boundaries. So here you can see, if you consider this as the original structure, then we have the reflection here. This part is a reflection of this crystal. So when we check, you can see the original crystal has been regenerated here. So this is the twinned region. This region is called as the twinned region that separates two perfect parts of the, or two original parts of the crystal. So this is the twinned region and these are the twin boundaries. Stoking fault is another type of plane dislocation. Let us see in detail about stoking faults now. A stoking fault is a fault in the stoking sequence of planes in a crystal. So a stoking fault is a fault or deviation in the stoking sequence of a planes in a crystal. In order to understand more about stoking faults, let us consider the stoking series in the case of a cubic closed packed crystal. Here on the left side you can see a perfect CCP arrangement where the sequencing is like ABC, 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 ABC. And in the right side we can see a CCP structure with a faulted sequencing. So it is similar to the same type of arrangement ABC, AB, but as you can see here one of the C plane is missing. The rest is ABC, ABC. So from the crystal lattice one of the C plane is missing in the case of a faulted CCP arrangement. Now let us have a closer look into this sequencing. As you can see here, the part above the missed plane, that is this part ABC and this one ABC, they follow perfect CCP arrangement with ABC, ABC packing. And below also, as you can see here, it follows ABC packing corresponding to perfect CCP arrangement. But look at this local area where the C plane is missing, or the area of fault or the area of dislocation. We can see only AB type of arrangement that would correspond to an HCP arrangement. So in this local area of the defect, the perfect CCP arrangement is lost and rather an HCP arrangement can be observed. Above and below the missing planes are perfect CCP arrangements. The local area of dislocation, the sequence is AB type, that is, it's like an HCP arrangement. This may occur when a crystal is growing and planes get added to the crystal system. As the entire C plane is missing here, it is a two-dimensional defect. As entire plane is missing, that the dislocation extends to a plane. So it is a two-dimensional defect. Here, the orientation of the crystal does not change across the fault plane. As you can see, the orientation is maintained. The orientation is not changing with respect to the faulty plane. That is, there is no change in the orientation of the crystal across the stoking fault. The difference between these two crystals above the fault and below the fault are restricted only to the stoking difference. Whenever the stoking of atomic planes is not in a proper sequence throughout the crystal, the fault caused is known as the stoking fault. For example, the stoking fault as we considered here, the sequencing in a CCP crystal may be described as ABC, ABC, ABC type arrangement. However, the stoking fault may change to the sequence of ABC, AB, AB, ABC. The region in which the stoking fault occurs, that is the AB-AB region, forms a thin region and it becomes an HCP type of arrangement. This thin region is a surface imperfection and is called as a stoking fault. So here you have a schematic representation, and the left side you can see ABC, ABC, ABC type packing corresponding to perfect CCP arrangement, whereas here in the right side you can see ABC then one of the C plane is missing from there, again another C plane is missing here. So after the CCP arrangement of ABC, it becomes AB, AB, and then again back to the normal ABC type of arrangement. So this area AB, AB, that would correspond to an HCP arrangement. So this area, this region would correspond to a plane defect called Stokes fault that originates from a difference in arrangement or difference in sequencing of planes in this particular part of the crystal and is called as Stokes fault. So this was all about plane defects. We have discussed about grain boundaries, tilt boundaries, twist boundaries, twin boundaries and Stokes faults. Hope you got a clear idea. Thank you.